Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today we're going to talk a little bit about engine bay detailing. And in particular, what you do to the engine bay after the cleaning process. You can clean it with a pressure washer carefully. You can use steam. You can use rinseless or waterless products. You can let them dry to a natural sheen or color or shade. You can condition them. You can also protect them with trim coatings, and all types of different coatings are available. And today I'll give you yet another option. This is Koch Chemie MP or MotorPlast, and this will condition the engine compartment and also protect it. Conditions, leaving it a nice dark color with a really neat satin sheen, and lays down a nice protective film. Let's get into the video. Koch Chemie M3 is a conditioner and protectant for engine bays, and within the engine bay, housing parts, rubber hoses, power units, wires. Great for commercial vehicles as well. Has a decent fragrance, and it protects parts and gives them actually a new appearance. The engine compartment of the Mercedes here is dusty and gritty, but in overall good shape. There are engine compartments that are oily and greasy, and just about every reservoir is leaking and needs to be pre-treated, and maybe even use a pressure washer carefully if you protect the right parts. And I have videos, older videos that show that. But where I'm going to start is I'm going to grab the vacuum and suck out all of those leaves and whatever blows in from around the wiper cowl. And with the vacuum attachments and crevices, they can become sharp and edgy. So make sure if you're going to get close to any material in the engine compartment that you don't push down too hard. That could scuff it. Next, I have the Griot's Garage Air Pulse, and I'll use that to blow the grittiest particles from the engine compartment. That way when I bring in my rinseless or waterless wash, we're not really making too much of a mess. And now the rinseless wash, let it do its thing, lift, emulsify, so I can wipe it up with an old microfiber. And these are mostly, guys, the towels that I've used when I do my coating jobs to wipe off the transfer solution of coatings. You often ask what I do with those. I'll throw them in a bucket straight away and then wash them as soon as I can, dry them, and then I delegate them to dirty jobs like this. Agitate thoroughly with a soft detailing brush, wipe clean. As I can reach it, it's going to get clean, but as you can imagine, I'll go through many towels. From there, they get thrown in the dumpster. Nice and clean. From there, you can just let it dry to its natural sheen. You can coat it, whatever's in the budget, or if it's your vehicle, whatever, as far as you want to go with it. If it's a show car, you can really go to town. Today, I'm going to use the MotorPlast from Koch Chemie, condition and protect at the same time. Simply distribute the product evenly under the hood here, all surfaces. You don't have to use half the bottle. You'll find that some areas may have a couple dry areas between the droplets, but the product does a great job self-leveling. In about 20-30 minutes, you'll find everything is covered. The only thing you'll have left are some accumulation of the product in the corners and crevices. Just dab that up with a microfiber. Within the first few seconds of spraying on the product, it looks like skim milk, but it turns clear, distributes itself evenly throughout each of the little panels, and actually as time goes on, it kind of settles to a nice sheen, almost like satin, in between gloss and flat. Just dab up those puddles. Alright guys, that'll bring us to the final thought segment of the video. Koch Chemie MP, or MotorPlast, 500 milliliters for $16 or $17. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to douse the engine compartment where it's wasteful and it's just dripping down onto the floor. Just mist it evenly. It will spread itself out, and just let it go for a good 20 to 30 minutes and you're done. Just wipe off any extra puddles that accumulate in the corners and in the edges. Great for getting areas like encasements or wiring or hoses where it's just traditionally hard to condition them. With the film that it lays down for protection, it will not attract dust. So it does a great job. It does a great job conditioning the engine compartment. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. When it comes to a rating on the channel, this will get impressive. I'll catch you guys in the next video.